Hey guys, Chef AG from AG's Kitchen. Hope you're well. Hope you're doing well. First and foremost, before I say anything about what I'm cooking today, if you haven't done so, spend some time with the Lord. Jump in the Word. Seek Him in prayer. Not just on Easter Sunday or on Christmas, when you go to church and you check off that box of, if you're one of those who don't go to church much, and say, yeah, I got my fill in. No. Do it daily and connect with a brother or sister in Christ. Ask them what they're studying. Reach out to them. Pray for them. Anyways, that was just something I want to share with you. Let's get popping. So for dinner this evening, I am making baked potatoes with mac and cheese, green beans, a meatloaf, barbecue meatloaf. Made it about a month ago, and I was like, man, I just want to make that again. So doing that. As always, I like to say this, everything is gluten dairy free that I cook. So if you have that kind of intolerance, yeah, hopefully this inspires you to show you that it's not hard to make these kind of meals. I just got done with poking the potatoes and putting olive oil, salt, and pepper on them. Let me ask you this, actually, if you wouldn't mind, because this has been a thing I've done, is outside of salt and pepper, when you do a baked potato, and I love cooking them in the crock pot because I can set them and forget about them for the day. These will cook for 8 hours to make them nice, soft. Now, you'll notice, by the way, two types of potatoes. I'll have a russet potato and then a yellow potato. Love yellow potatoes. Had a mixture of both and just kind of using them up. But my question is, outside of salt and pepper, do you put anything else on your baked potato when you're baking them, you know, in a tin foil, in a crock pot, in the oven, to give it more flavor? So let me know. Comment. I want to hear about it. Anyways, hey, look, I'm excited about this. One of my kind of favorite meals when I do it right. I messed up one time and it was gross, just saying. But I'm going to show you where I'm at right now in the process. And yeah, so hope you enjoy this adventure. Hey, listen, I hear from time to time people enjoy these videos. So if you're one that enjoys these cooking videos, please comment. Let me know. That'd be so cool. Mean a lot. Let me know also what has been your favorite thing in these cooking videos that I've cooked. You say, hey man, that looks really good. And maybe, just maybe, I can go more in depth in how I make it. It doesn't mean you have to make it that way, but something to consider. So let's have some fun in AG's kitchen. So here they are. So you got this section right here is the russet potatoes, and this section right here is the yellow golden potatoes. Now you might say, well, why two different kinds of potatoes? Or kind of, obviously I had both kinds. So when these cook, the skin's going to be crispier. These are they just fall apart in your mouth kind of when you eat them. Very buttery type potatoes. Actually, believe it or not, yellow potatoes have become my favorite. I actually have some more behind me when I went shopping the other day. So just know some differences. These are going to be a firmer potato when you cook them. These, I mean, literally just fall apart easily. So yes. So that's about to go in the crock pot. I'll wrap them up, and then I'll write on these R for russet or Y for yellow, so I know. Yeah, so let's get going, continue it. So if you can see, you got the russet labeled R, and then the yellow potato Y. I'll put the russet potatoes on the bottom to help them just to get that better crisp, but also having these on top, you know, not directly on the heat of the crock pot per se bottom, just because they're not going to when they get done, they're going to be creamier. So yeah, so just, yeah, so if you cook like this, I'm going to suggest putting like the russets on the bottom compared to the yellow potatoes, if that makes sense. But yeah, looking forward to this. Throw them in the crock pot for 8 hours. So let's get it. Just threw them in the crock pot. You can see the bigger yellow one is, there was room on the bottom, so I threw that one there because obviously it'll need more direct heat. You got the Russians back here, all of them are on the bottom, the golden yellow potatoes on top. Again, like I just said, 8 hours. So here we go. I say, them potatoes be looking good. Oh yeah. Nice. Nice, looking good. Just got a few hours left, like 3, I think. But they are looking el goodo. Yes, fantastic. In the crock pot, right there. Okay, check it out. The baked potatoes are done in the crock pot. So what I did was I turned it on the keep warm setting. I really like that when I'm cooking baked potatoes, I can just throw them on the warm setting just to keep them warm as now as I make the meatloaf, the mac and cheese, and canned green beans. I know they're canned. It's okay. You'll live. I'll live. It's fantastic. Anyways, looking forward to this. I think it's going to turn out great. I think I need to get back to cooking. So, I'll see you soon. Just saying, you that are watching, I'll see you soon. Okay, so here's what we got. We got the ground 2 pounds of ground beef and a pork bun. I've never tried that before, so I'm interested to see how that'll turn out for this meatloaf. We got some gluten-free breadcrumbs, Italian style, and then I used up the rest of these just traditional breadcrumbs. I got Kingsford, what is it called? Kingsford Cajun seasoning. That's a teaspoon right there. And then I used obviously 1/4 a cup here, teaspoon of salt, 1/4 a little over 1/4 a cup of lactose-free milk. Oh, hey, there's a seasoning. And then I got the Head Country raspberry chipotle. This is my favorite stuff to use, especially for meatloaf. 2 eggs, and they got some diced onions that I use for tacos, and so I'm just gonna use the rest of them, which is nice. And then, oh, hey, here's the mac and cheese back there. We got the green beans over here, and getting the oven preheated right now. So, yeah, time to have some fun. Eventually, by the way, if you see that can back there, it's been sitting on the counter for like a couple months. The goal is eventually to make some brownies using that as the base, I think, because that would take place of the eggs. If I'm not mistaken, I'm not fully sure. I'll have to double check on that. But that's the goal. Anyways, time to get cooking and mixing and all that fun stuff with this meatloaf. So this is about to go in the oven. So I'll put it in the oven on 350 for 30 minutes. And then I'll brush some of that beautiful stuff on. This stuff right here. Believe me, because I was worried or concerned that I didn't have enough, of course I gotta get some more. So yeah, so I'll put this on, and then I'll cook it for another 30 minutes. And actually, because I have some onions in there, and since I have this is kind of a watery, how would I say it? Barbecue sauce. I'll have to dump some of the liquids out in 30 minutes before I put this on. But it'll be good. It will be good, y'all. Okay, check it out. So I got the green beans cooking back there, which you can't see because it's steam. Okay, green bean. Well, not that well. Green beans. And then we got some of that mac and cheese, gluten, dairy-free mac and cheese. What up? I mean, this is just the noodles, but you know what I mean. You just know what I mean. Anyway, so hopefully it's almost done. I don't want to show you the meatloaf. I need to kind of finish it up, put some finishing touches on it before I show you the meat of a loaf. So yeah, almost done, almost ready to eat. We still got those potatoes. Look at them. You got the russets and the golden yellow potatoes. They're not roasted. Well, I mean, they're the crock pot baked potatoes right over there. Yeah. Anyways, I'll show you how everything turns out in just a little bit. Hey, I am back. What's going on? Listen, dinner is done. I'll show you what we got going on. I just looked over, I realized, yeah, never mind. Anyways, so right in front of me, I've got the mac and cheese. Had a couple bites. So good, especially with some Cajun seasoning. And then behind that, you got the green beans in there, and then we got the potatoes. I want to see mashed potatoes. They are definitely not mashed potatoes. I'm just telling you. And then as I walk over here, I got the meatloaf. Like I said, this particular barbecue sauce is a watery one. So next time, I mean, I really like it, but next time I want to get a thicker one with kind of a more molasses to it, so it's thicker. And yeah, you'll just see, because right now it looks like it's in a plate swimming with barbecue sauce because I coated the outside with it, but that's okay. It's still gonna be amazing. And then on the top of it, I did put some of my favorite, which it asked for a teaspoon of like all-purpose seasoning. Anytime something asks for something like that or a recipe has that, I use the Kingsford Cajun seasoning. So good. So I topped, even though it's in there, I topped it with it as well, and you'll see kind of on that. So without further ado, let me just show you. Let me just walk you around this kitchen and show you what's going on, what's cooking. Just saying. Okay, so green beans, the mac and cheese, and in that Kingsford Cajun. Man, I love a good. This has become my favorite dairy-free, gluten-free mac and cheese. And if you see right here, this particular kind and everything, so good, so good. If you're gluten-free, dairy-free, I would encourage you to check that out. And then in here, finally, as you can tell, we got them potatoes right there. And come on over, we got a long walk. We have a very long walk to right over here. So we got this done. I probably should have put the barbecue sauce in the fridge, maybe to help it think it up a little bit, but that's okay. That's okay. It was a new bottle, and yeah, so it looks great. I'm gonna cut it up, serve it, and I'll show you the finished product here in a few minutes. Here we go. Here's the finished product. We got them russet potato, golden yellow potato, some green beans, and look at that meatloaf. Always turns out for the most part good. See the steam on there. We got that white mac and cheese, woo woo, with that Cajun seasoning Kingsford. Actually, I put the Kingsford on this as well, but the potatoes, that's that seasoning you see over there. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this particular, did I say, episode of AG's Kitchen. I hope you come back for the next cooking video. To be honest, I have no clue what's next. So like I think I've shared with you guys before. So what I do is I make a list. The light is really bright. A list once a month, about 5 to, this one has 7 dinner ideas throughout the month. And then I'll go shopping for these, for whatever I need. It helps me budgeting wise. You know, I grew up eating leftovers. You know, nowadays kids don't like leftovers. I don't get it. Listen, if I don't want something, I'll just put it in the freezer. If I make too much, but for the most part, I mean, make one meal a week and it'll last. I don't mind. Then I probably won't make it for a while after. It just depends. But anyways, that's what I do. Like I said, I was excited to make this again. I just wanted to. I am looking forward to trying this particular meatloaf because of the pork. The pork beef blend. As you guys saw, I got 2 pounds of that, and so looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be great. Till next time, hope you guys have a fantastic day. And if you're afraid of cooking, just cook something. It's okay. Look, if you have to even look up a recipe, do it. Just pay attention when you're cooking, okay? That's how you avoid burning things. Just saying. Hey, thanks for tuning in to AG's Kitchen. I'm AG. I'll see you around.